I might not have the same feeling towards family that, I don't know, the conventional people may have.
Mike Tyson might not be the first person you think of when the word family gets mentioned, but the former heavyweight boxing champion learned the long and hard way what he should really be fighting for.
If I love my family, I'll die for my family, I'll kill for my family. But if I'm not myself, if I don't have any accomplishments, I want to die. I don't even live for accomplishments. My accomplishments are taking care of my family, helping, but if I'm not satisfied, it has no purpose.
When fighting is your life, when hate is all you ever knew, it's understandable that fighting can become a man like Tyson's one true love because that love gave him purpose. And for winning world championships, that can be great. It was great for Carlos Monzon, arguably the greatest middleweight champion of all time. It was great for Sonny Liston, arguably the scariest heavyweight champion of all time. And it was great for George Foreman, Bernard Hopkins, Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao, and Muhammad Ali, all men who grew up fighting for their lives every day, just like Mike Tyson, and it helped make them all champions.
I have to be satisfied with my accomplishments because I have a low self-esteem, a low self-worth, but I have a megalomania ego. And it's a really successful, it's a really successful remedy, but it's kind of tricky in life because sometimes I say, God damn, I'm useless, I'm worthless, but he's not better than me. So the two of them don't go together somewhere, but it works for me.
It worked for him like few fighters in history, as if someone pieced together legends into one killer. Mike was as fast and mobile as Floyd Patterson, but as terrifying and ominous as the fearsome Sonny Liston. He could duck and weave better than Joe Frazier, but he pulverized opponents without mercy like George Foreman. Mike Tyson was something to behold, and in 1987, at the age of 20, he became the youngest ever undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. But where does a champion who has been fighting all his life go from there?
Hey, I have my demons, man. Many things I become, I became a part of the world, and being a young man in my life and with my mentor, Customado, we only believed in conquering the world, but we never knew by conquering the world, you become part of the world, and becoming part of the world, you pick up so many demons and bad habits that, you don't like yourself until you have to make that paradigm shift.
For Carlos Monzon, championship life led him to a murder conviction, jail, and an early death. For Sonny Liston, they found his body in a hotel room. No one even knows exactly when or how he died. And Tyson looked destined to follow in their footsteps. In 1991, he went to prison for rape. In 1997, he bit off a piece of Evander Holyfield's ear. And in 2002, he threatened to eat the children of Lennox Lewis. By his final fight in 2005, Tyson had earned more than $300 million. By 2006, he was bankrupt and making ends meet in a Las Vegas sideshow. He had to change, or he was a dead man.
It's pretty drastic making that shift when at one point in your life you believed in everything that you did implicitly, then you reach another perspective and you realize everything that you believed in all your life is a lie.
His career was over, and the next few years saw him arrested for cocaine possession, driving under the influence, and multiple bouts of violence. Luckily for him, he survived to make a realization that too few champions ever get to.
I lived a life where I believed that I really could believe that I might have been special and everybody else is not, but I realized that that's not what life is about. Life is all about giving, and life is all about being in servitude, you know what I mean? And it's hard for me to say that, but I have to live that life now, because if I'm not at that extreme in my life, I'm just destructive. Like me with my wife, where this is awesome. This is just, it could never be better in my life. If I never made another quarter, it can never be better.
George Foreman got back into fighting to look after his family and help fund his church. Manny Pacquiao became a senator who spends millions a year looking after the poor in the Philippines. And Muhammad Ali spent his entire life trying to stop people from fighting with nothing but love. And it's love that saved Mike Tyson, too.
If I'm not conscious, if I love my wife and my children, and this is my purpose, then I'm self-destructive. So I gotta be very conscious on how I live my life, and that's why I've been so successful, because I've been conscious, and now I know there's somebody bigger than me in the world out there.
Thanks for watching. And remember, if you want more fight sports in your life, just hit the subscribe button.